What is up, and welcome to the Smashi Sports Show. Today is August 6th, and I'm Sarah.
I'm Part.
And I love doing the show with Part. Oh my god. The drama on Infantino is crazy. So he reportedly offered Morocco to host the 2030 final in exchange of them publicly supporting his re-election for the FIFA presidency. And Ahli appointed Marino Pusić as a new head coach, and we had several speculations on who it's going to be, but it wasn't. And Beşiktaş and Trabzonspor are kind of in the race to sign Darwin Núñez. So we'll be telling you about that. First, let's go with Infantino.
Yeah.
We've seen the several backlash that he has been getting, and it's mainly started recently with the FE issue. And if you don't know what that is, it's the thing that they wanted to sell 20% of the World Cup share basically to private investors.
Yep.
And that would in a way give every member of the association, the 211 members, $40 million, and it will bring in more than $4.2 billion, but it was under the table kind of deal, and it wasn't announced to the members. They didn't know, and it faced severe backlash, and countries have been publicly criticizing and backing away from this. So FIFA did withdraw this. They did not proceed with it, and but the new claim is that, as we said, he offered Morocco the position, reportedly, and this is according to the Times, offered them the position to host the final of the 2030 World Cup, and they will have to support him for his new presidency in 2027. So they basically held a meeting in Rabat in Morocco, an urgent meeting basically for the FIFA Council, and they were discussing this whole thing, and they kind of apologized to all the members on this situation that happened, but they did say it's going to be at the 2027, the presidency is going to be in Rabat as well in 2027. Yeah. It's going to happen there, the elections. So Morocco, they have been an avid supporter of Infantino and his presidency in FIFA since 10 years and more than that. Since he was elected, actually, they have been publicly supportive. And they were also more excited once they got to do to host the World Cup. They have been trying for 10 times now, 6 times, and they finally succeeded, and they have been pushing to do the final, but Spain is the one that's most likely.
Yeah, I think it's in the Bernabeu.
Yeah, they're in the Real Madrid stadium, and they have been the ones that are saying we have the best stadium, we have the best atmosphere, we have the best relations, and even the relations with FIFA itself, and the football in itself is Spain, mainly centered there. So it's kind of a battle now between Morocco and Spain on who's gonna get it.
It's also the leverage that Spain has in winning the World Cup as well, it's
100%.
The whole thing of what if they reach again and all, so it's going to be quite interesting on that.
Yeah, but Morocco are building basically the world's biggest stadium, and it's the Hassan II, something like that stadium, and that is costing billions and billions. And they said also in a statement that they are looking to kind of stop hosting small tournaments and to just aim for the higher, the World Cup,
the AFCON.
Yeah, they want the big tournaments, so because they are investing heavily in the infrastructure. So FIFA denied the claims that they did that to Morocco.
Yeah.
So it's obviously they're gonna deny the claims, but I don't know if it's gonna be true or not. We're looking to see more about that statement because it has been circulating heavily, and also what else about Infantino?
Infantino, I mean, yeah, he is. If we were to put it in a very clear way, he's obviously on a safe face after what's been happening for the past few months and the few weeks, especially with the whole FIFA selling it to investors thing and getting called out by UEFA as well. So, yeah, I mean, he's gonna, from his end, try his best to make sure that Morocco does get the final for the re-election support, because he's made very clear that he doesn't want to leave the mantle.
Yeah.
and a lot of people are against him.
They are against him,
Like
heavily against him.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out because, yeah, if imagine he does get the final and still doesn't get re-elected.
I mean,
It's a possibility.
it's not gonna be just about like one country that's supporting you if the entire like if the majority is against
Exactly,
you, you know,
yeah.
because we even saw like at the World Cup when it was the America game and the red card situation, how like Trump, yalla, let's remove the red card and have him
It
play
was
in the next
a
game.
lot of things.
How
during
can
his
you overcome such scandals?
A lot of things during his presidency have not been handled properly as per a lot of people. So, yeah, he's trying to save face and he's under a lot of fire right now.
He is, oh my God. But let's go into something a little bit calmer and moving on to our next story. Al-Ahli, after like so many speculations between Xavi Hernandez, between Pereira, between Nuno, between I don't know who, and it's not any of them, but it's actually Marino Pusić, and he's the Dutch-Croatian manager, and he's the new joiner today, and the Al-Ahli announced it. He comes after the departure of Matthias Jaisel. Please, sorry for pronouncing the name wrong. But yeah, after he left, they have been in the hunt for a new manager, and especially ahead of the new season,
Yep.
you know, you need like manage your players. But some background information on Marino. He's previously was now UAE's Al Jazeera's manager. So he was with them through the 2025-2026 season, and he led them to like the fourth place in like leagues, and also to the UAE's President's Cup final. So he led them there, and he has been like now familiarized with the Gulf region and how it works here, and this gives him like an advantage. And also like he was a free agent because he left them back in June, so he's a free agent. They didn't have any issues with like getting him or having to pay out to the other club, but he was previously the coach of Shakhtar Donetsk, and they are the Dutch
Ukrainian side.
Ukrainian side, exactly. And with them, he won the Ukrainian Premier League and Ukrainian Cups. So has done greatly with them. But also before, he played and was among the staff of Arne Slot for Feyenoord.
Yeah, Feyenoord.
Feyenoord.
in the Eredivisie, the Dutch
He's the
league.
expert, so he knows all the clubs. So like, and also they won the 2022-2023 Eredivisie title. So he comes from great backgrounds, and I feel like he's gonna hopefully bring in some really good tactics and everything to the Al Ahli team. And it's like an emphasis, the Saudi Al Ahli, because we have more than one Ahli. So, and they have been one of the like top reigning clubs
Yep.
in the Saudi league. So let's see what he's gonna bring.
It's going to be exciting to watch, yeah, definitely.
It is gonna be, yeah. But let's move on to our third story. Beşiktaş and Trabzonspor. Now we're gonna have a lot of talks on the Turkish side. You know, I never thought
since
about
yesterday,
it before.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, for Darwin, he's the Uruguayan player, and it has been said like it's almost was a done deal with the Beşiktaş, and that they offered 4 million, I believe, to Al Hilal, and it was almost like set up, but it has been, I think, pushed on the side, and now Trabzonspor are fighting for that. You know, they joined the race and they are offering to the club like 8 million euros, and it's just like as a loan for 1 year, you know, or for one season. And that if that happens, it will be a reunion between him and Salah after their time in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and also the fact that this isn't the first time Beşiktaş and Trabzonspor have fought for a player. We literally saw it with Salah, and a second time, and them getting back Núñez as well is going to be like, the rivalry is going to be quite
Personal
heated. It's going to be a lot of lots of fierceness between these two sides, and also, yeah, it's going to be a sweet reunion between Salah and Núñez, given their time at Liverpool. And yeah, Núñez did decent in Al Ahly. I mean, in Al Hilal. Sorry, apologies for that. Did quite decent, and looking for a new chapter in his career. So, I mean, yeah, if this does go through, then a lot of Trabzonspor fans will have like bragging rights. Like the whole fan base is going to have bragging rights over Beşiktaş.
Yeah, like shaping up the entire team and everything. But like I saw in Al Hilal that after Benzema joined, that Darwin's role kind of lowered or something.
Yeah, Benzema Al-Ittifaq, you mean? Yeah.
Before, when he was at Al Hilal.
I think so. Yeah. No, can't really recall. It was so long ago when the Saudi League started.
Yeah, I don't know. It was some that's what they were saying, some issue with that. But yeah, we're gonna see if he's gonna go to Trabzonspor or to Beşiktaş, Istanbul or Trabzon. Let's see. But I saw something funny yesterday about Mohamed Salah when he was he was being welcomed by the fans and everything. So there was this one fan, and he came from Galatasaray, and he was wearing their jersey, and they were telling him, no, either take it off or something, But that just shows how the entire Turkish side is going to be excited over having Salah.
The league's going to be very exciting to watch.
This is like a beginning, like a growth moment for the Turkish, and they already are like a really big, decent side, but to also have Muhammad, and he's the fan favorite.
Yeah, and Darwin Núñez together, they did great things at Liverpool. So
yeah,
it's if they do manage to get him, then it's going to be a sight to watch, not just in the league but also in the Champions League, probably. A fierce attack, that is. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What do we have in transfers for UAE? So far, I think I have no transfers. But I will let you know once we do have, because we have some really great players also joining the UAE side. The teams are expanding, and they are bringing in new great talents, young talents. So we're going to be talking about that later on in the next week. But thank you guys for tuning in. This was the Smashi Sports Show, Smashi Sports Production, and part of Augustus Media Podcast Network. So thank you for listening, and you can tell us in the comments what you would like. Oh wait, we have comments on Instagram. Yep. Has Bernardo Silva signed a contract with Real Madrid already? I have no idea. We do regional stuff.
It's regional stuff. But to answer your question, it's in talks. It is in talks. If you want someone who signed for Real Madrid, it's Yan Diomande, but not Bernardo Silva as of now.
Yeah. I talked. Hi, Selim. Please, why aren't they actual names on the username so that I can properly say hi to you? But and Yan Diomande, we're gonna talk about him later once we know the whole Real Madrid situation.
Yep.
Because if you didn't know, he has a UAE backstory, and I'll save it for another day. I'll tell you the full story.
Yeah, it's verbal agreement has been done. It's just now negotiations are in place. That's according to journalists. So let's see how that deal falls through.
We'll see how it goes. So thank you guys. We'll see you. Don't forget our newsletter in the description. You can find it. But we'll see you tomorrow, same time. Bye.